Hi, I'm Jim Carroll. I'm a futurist trends and innovation expert, and I provide my advice and guidance on what is happening in our world to organizations such as Disney, Johnson & Johnson, NASA, the PGA of America, and Godiva Chocolates. You know, every day since early 2016, I've been starting my day by taking a photo from the stage, wrapping a motivational quote around it, and putting it out on a variety of social networks to encourage people to think about innovation, disruption, and what comes next in a world in which the future belongs to those who are fast. You know, this inspirational insight today goes out via Twitter, goes out on Facebook, goes on LinkedIn, Pinterest, Flickr, and other social networks. You know, I have my morning coffee and I think about what do we need to do in a world of very disruptive change. I wrap that around a photo from the stage and put it out onto Instagram. It is instantly blasted out to a wide variety of social networks where over 50,000 people around the world already receive it. You can sign in by following me on Facebook, on Twitter, on LinkedIn. I'm also on Flickr, Pinterest, and other social networks. Follow me for your daily motivational insight. Visit followme.jimcarroll.com.
Hey, good day. Futurist Jim Carroll from the new Studio 2 down in the home broadcast studio. I've been thinking and looking at the studio for some time, and if you've been following me, you know I have a green screen studio, which I've been doing tremendously exciting and effective work in learning how to broadcast exciting content out to my clients and others around the world. But I've also looked at what others are doing online, and I've realized it is an opportunity for a little bit more of a close-in shot, a little bit of an intimate thought. And I've been thinking about a lot of the video material and content that I've accumulated over 25 years. One of the issues I've been thinking about is in early January, just before this global pandemic and economic meltdown occurred, was I had a video leadership series that went out, Insight 2020, Leadership Insight for the Era of Acceleration. And it was a real examination of what is it that leaders need to do today to align themselves to a world of dramatic disruptive change. And I rolled that out during the month of January. It got some great comments from a lot of folks, but then the pandemic hit and it sort of disappeared. And I realized there's an opportunity to begin to share that content again over the next 20 working days. They're short clips, they're about a minute in length, where I examine some key leadership issue and really put in perspective what do we need to be thinking about. And I think what I will now do is re-examine them in the context of our post-pandemic world. So this particular one, number one, is kind of fascinating to watch. Give it a watch and listen carefully to what I said.
Futurist Jim Carroll with 20 opportunities for transformative thinking in times of transformation. Number one, check your speed. The future belongs to those who are fast. You're going to see more change in the next 5 to 10 years than you have seen in the last 25 years. And that's because there are a wide variety of trends coming at you from a staggering number of different directions. This is providing for absolutely massive disruption of your business model, with the behavior of your customers, with the products or services that you sell, and the very concepts by which you do business. You need to innovate, change, and adapt in a way that is faster than ever before. You need to check your speed.
You need to check your speed. And boy, couldn't that message be more real today in this post-pandemic world. If you think about what you've seen unfold over the last several months, speed has been everything in terms of what organizations and leaders have had to do to respond to the challenges occurring, whether it's been in the world of healthcare, whether it's been in the world of retail, whether it's been in the world of manufacturing. What has occurred here is a real understanding that we are faced with an unprecedented speed of disruptive change. Some of it not desired, obviously not much of it wanted, but what is really happening here is a recognition that leadership skills that involve agility, flexibility, and the ability to scale fast and innovate fast and do things quickly is more important than ever before. And you will certainly catch that with the mantra that I've been following with many of my books over the last several years. Look at the titles. Think the future belongs to those who are fast, and think big, start small, scale fast. My entire focus for all of my global clients around the world over a 25 years speaking career has been that speed change is occurring faster than ever before. And if anything, we really need to align ourselves to this new reality, because this world is speeding up to an even greater degree. So I think as we go into our eventual post-pandemic world, as we eventually start to get into some sort of era of recovery, and we certainly know nothing is going to be normal, nothing is going to be the same. We can't expect that we're going back to anything like it was before. It's going to be our speed, it's going to be our agility that is truly going to define our success in the future. So that's number one from the leadership series I put out in January 2020. I'm going to run number 2 tomorrow, again with a little bit of commentary to re-examine it in the light of the eventual post-pandemic world. If you're in a rush, you can visit the entire series at insight2020.jimcarroll.com, and I'm going to try and send out one of these clips every single day. Studio 2, brand new, a lot of ideas in terms of what I can do from here, because it's another powerful tool by which I can support my clients as we evolve to this world of being in lockdown or some type of economic situation in which we won't be going to conferences and events for quite some time in the future. That's it for now. Futurist Jim Carroll from Studio 2 in the home broadcast studio. Take care and have a good day. Stay safe.